spine controlled articular rotation. So this can be done standing. I'm doing a kneeling variation. First, we're going to talk through the fundamental movements of the spine and then how to perform your controlled articular rotation to get the most out of it. So when it comes to spine movements, primary motions, we have our flexion. That's where our spine curves down. We have extension, where we lean back. We have lateral flexion. And we have rotation. Okay? So when we're performing our spine car, we're going to be moving through all the outer ranges of motion of each of these positions. And we're going to be doing it in a very strict manner in which we don't get compensation from other joints. So to set up, to remove the shoulders from the equation, we're going to give ourselves a big hug. So we're going to wrap our arms around our shoulders. From there, we're going to go into spinal flexion. So I'm going to curve my spine down. It's important not to push your hips back in space here and just go through your true spinal flexion. I like to visualize a laser coming out of my sternum pointing at the floor. And then it gives me a good visual for the second part here as I move through lateral flexion. That laser would move across the floor. Once I'm out of space, I'm going to start rotating my spine and extending my spine. The laser would be moving across the ceiling now as I extend. And then lateral flexion, it's coming down the wall and across the floor. Okay, so a view from the side. We would reverse the motion now. So we finished in flexion. I have some engagement in my core and abs. As I'm in flexion, we don't want to see the hips going back. We want to stay in a position here where the hips are not involved. So visualize from your waist down, you're in a bucket of cement. I start to move across, lateral flexion, rotation, and extension. In extension, I don't want to push my hips forward. I want to move just through the spine. Rotation and extension, lateral flexion, down through the center. Okay, so at each point, as I'm in my flexion, I should feel my core muscles engaged in spinal flexion. I should feel my spine muscles lengthening, a nice stretch through the spine. As I move then to the side, I should feel this side of my spine shortening and the opposite side lengthening. So I'm getting a nice stretch on the opposite side. As I move through rotation, I should feel my thoracic spine shortening and the opposite left side lengthening. As I extend my spine, I should feel lengthening on the abs and the front side of my spine, and I should feel shortening on my thoracic spine. My upper back is in extension, so I should feel those muscles engage. That's why we're creating tension here. Likewise, as I move across through lateral rotation, I feel all the tissue here on my upper right back lengthening as I flex. The opposite left side is shortening and engaging. So you want to have an awareness of which muscles are lengthening and shortening as you go through your car. Minimize movements from below the spine would be your hips, and your shoulders are above your spine and your neck. Okay, so the only thing movement is the spinal column.